Well, when you board a plane and you peek into the cockpit, you most likely expect to see male pilots at the flight controls. After all, that is the norm, but times are changing. There's been a lot of girl power in the air lately with the celebration of International Women's Day, Women of Aviation Worldwide Week, and Women's History Month.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and professional pilot herself, May K. Beeler, joins us now on why a woman's place is in the cockpit. Hi,
well,
May K.
it's not in the kitchen.
That's
okay,
true.
so
That's true. That's true.
It's time to add more pink in aviation. Did you know only about 5 to 6% of the pilot population is female? That's it. Well, the most famous female pilot in history with the most recognizable household name is Amelia Earhart. And regarding males, Charles Lindbergh. Now, while Earhart is best remembered for disappearing on a record-breaking flight, essentially for getting lost, Lindbergh is well known as a great success. So who would young aspiring aviators ideally look up to? The successful male or the lost female pilot? Well, aviation historians want our next generation of women pilots to know there were many successful female flying trailblazers long before Earhart made headlines, but their records of achievement are hard to come by, and this may explain why the percentages of American women in certain aerospace occupations remain the lowest in the Western world.
Okay, so May K, that begs the question, why is that?
I think a lot of gals aren't exposed to women in roles in aerospace and aviation, and social media is changing that, especially since I grew up. I really didn't have many mentors. And typically, if a girl comes from a traditional household or a neighborhood where there are no women in aerospace or aviation, she may fall into stereotypical female roles. Homemakers, teachers, nurses, all important jobs, heaven knows, of course. Nothing wrong with those fields, but there are other options to consider that previously had been limited to males.
But May K, how do we go about exposing girls to STEM fields if they're not encouraged to pursue it or they don't have anybody in their close circles for it?
Yeah, I would hope it would be in school. And we've got museums like the Sullenberger Aviation Museum, or reach out to a mentor, someone like myself. I would love, these are pictures of me with all the beautiful women I've flown with over the years, and I would love to mentor your daughters or women of any age, actually. So Women of Aviation Week, well, that started in 2010 to help foster gender balance in the air and space industry. It's Global Awareness Week, celebrating women's achievements, inviting girls of all ages to experience the industry's careers and hobbies hands-on. Now, you can do this anytime by taking a girl to a museum like the Sullenberger Aviation Museum, or better yet, I'm a flight instructor, so I'm going to tell you this. Gift her with a discovery flight at a local airport where she is in the airplane, flying the airplane with a flight instructor next to her, and that way she may catch the aviation bug. Can't afford that? Take her to the Charlotte Overlook at CLT for plane spotting.
Okay, so here is a question coming from with this new administration urging businesses and agencies to not engage in DEI programs. What hope is there for a girl in a male-dominated field like aviation?
It's tough, and it's always been tough, but there are rigorous requirements and qualifications. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a gal, you've got to meet those qualifications, so work hard so that you fulfill those requirements. That's the most important thing, and I will tell you, I interviewed Captain Sully Sullenberger, as you all know, about a month ago, and he said an airplane doesn't know or care what the gender or the color of the pilot is. All the airplane cares about are control inputs. So the gals out there, work hard and let it be your passion, because parts of it are difficult. But if you love it, you put the work in, anything's possible.
And May K, this is a great thing here in honor of Women's History Month. You've been invited to be on the Sullenberger Museum's first ever Women of Aviation panel discussion. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I'm so honored, because I love talking about aviation. I love flying it forward. So this is going to be Saturday, March 22nd at 1 p.m. at the Sullenberger Aviation Museum. It's going to feature 4 distinguished women from the Charlotte area who are making a positive difference in aviation. I'm honored to be one of those women. Please come and see us now. The event is free, or shall I say it's included with the museum. Entry, you have to pay the entry fee to get in, but we'll have panelists, we'll answer your questions, we'll talk about careers, STEM, aviation fields, highlight ways to encourage young women to get into aviation. It is the most rewarding thing. I can't say enough about it, so please join us. Again, the event is included with museum admission. Take place in the main gallery, right under the Miracle of the Hudson. Talk about inspiring. Come on. Come and see us.
I mean, what better way? You said that's the way to get girls interested in aviation, is to show them a trailblazer and a mentor. And obviously, May K. Beeler, you are a fine example for all the ladies out there that want to get into aviation. So we appreciate you being part of our staff and also a chance to give back, May K.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, May Kay.